I got ready for my new client. I went to my office. As usual, Mrs. Fridgeflake had picked up every speck of dust, fluffed the chair cushions, and waxed and shined my red telephone. I pulled out Desiree's file. It said, "She's perfect, needs help badly." I took out a pad of yellow paper, sharpened 2 pencils, pulled up my socks, sat down at my desk, and waited for Desiree. I didn't have long to wait. The house phone rang. It was Willie.
"Miss Desiree's here to see you, boss."
I told Willie to show her in. A few minutes later, there was a knock on my door. "Come in," I called. Willie opened the door and announced,
"Miss Desiree."
She looked just as I remembered her. Her face was scrubbed, her blonde hair was tied with a rainbow-colored ribbon, her dress was neatly pleated, and her pointy-toed shoes were shiny. She looked as if Mrs. Fridgeflake might have just dusted and washed her. I motioned to her to sit down. I sat back in my chair and waited to hear Desiree's secret problem. Desiree leaned forward and looked me straight in the eye. "I want to be princess of our school," she said. This was a secret problem? I glanced at the red telephone on my desk. Maybe it would ring and I would have a real problem to solve. "I didn't know our school needed a princess," I said. I made a note to check up on these things. "The school doesn't know it either," Desiree said. "Yet." I crossed out my note. Desiree smiled. "I have this book, Princess Faith's Book of Do's and Don'ts. It tells all about being a princess. I found out that I'm exactly right for the job." Desiree fluffed her hair. I was getting curious. "Why do you want to be a princess?" Desiree stood up. She pulled a piece of paper out of her pocket and started to read. "Being a princess means never having a frog drop down your back. Being a princess means never having to eat leftovers. Being a princess means never having to sleep on a bumpy mattress with a pea under it. But best of all, being a princess means helping others to be perfect like me." "What do you mean?" "Watch me," Desiree said. She whipped out a comb and pulled and tugged at my hair. Then she circled around me. "Now you're perfect," she said. Suddenly, she bent down and whispered in my ear, "Don't tell anybody about my plan yet. I'm just starting to try it out. I came here to get money for my campaign. May I have 10 cents, please?" I fished in my pocketbook and pulled out a $10 bill instead. Desiree wasn't a real client, but I've got a soft heart for anybody who asks for help. Desiree looked at the $10 and scrunched her nose. "It's wrinkled," she said. I rang for Mrs. Fridgeflake. When she came, I said, "Please iron this $10 bill for Desiree." As Desiree and Mrs. Fridgeflake left, Desiree waved goodbye and said, "Being a princess also means getting to eat chocolate-covered cherries while wearing white gloves." I made some notes on my yellow pad. Desiree has a problem, but it isn't what she thinks it is. I tore the paper off the pad and put it into Desiree's file. I closed the file and put it away.